Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you a simple tutorial on how to design a breast phantom inside the CST. So a lot of people already asked, type this comment section like how to create a tumor, breast phantom. So this is for those who already asked. So this tutorial is simply I'm going to take two layers like skin layer as the outer layer and a fat as the second layer, and I'm going to keep a small tumor inside this phantom. So likewise, you can able to choose multiple shapes, and you can even create head phantom or a different part of the body. So this will be a kind of outline tutorial to create a phantom right inside CST. So what you see right now in the screen is CST 2019, and I just designed a simple microstrip antenna. So I'm going to create a tumor inside the same environment, right? So the first thing is that go to modeling, and before that I just show you what are the layers I took. So I take skin, fat and the tumor, and these are the parameters I consider for each and every layers. For the skin, fat and tumor, I consider permittivity, then electric conductance and the density. So I got this value from few research papers. Now follow me how to create the breast phantom inside CST. So for that, first you design an antenna inside the CST. Now the same environment, go to modeling, choose I'm going to choose a sphere so that I am able to create a hemisphere, right? That will be exactly this shape of a breast phantom, right? So choose sphere, then click on in the dashboard once, then press escape. You will get this option. Now I'm going to create skin as the first layer. I'm giving skin. Now I'm going the center radius, so I'm giving a simple value 30, and the top radius again I'm going to give 30 value. So you should not give a greater value for the top radius as compared to your center radius. Excuse me. So I'm keeping the bottom radius as 0, and I'm going to keep this particular tumor away from the antenna. So I'm going to give that I'm going to keep this antenna in the Z axis. So Z axis is, you can see here, Y axis in the up direction, Z axis in the right direction, so is X axis in the right hand direction, and Z axis is towards you, right? So I'm going to keep an antenna towards away from the microstrip antenna, away from the patch. So for that I'm giving the value in the Z axis. So Z axis I'm giving 50 mm away from the antenna, right? So if you need a quick preview, so you can click on preview, and you can see that the antenna is created. So let me rotate this. See, a hemisphere is created, and that should be exactly 50 mm away from the microstrip antenna, right? And now I need to choose a proper material. So in the default CST library, the skin, fat or tumor is not available, so we need to create a new material. So for that, click on new material, right? Then now I'm going to give the new material as skin, right? Now I need to give the properties as I told you. For skin, I need to give the permittivity value first. So the permittivity value is 36.7. so I give here epsilon, that is permittivity is 36.7. now I need to give conductivity value, that is electric conductivity value. So electric conductivity conductance is 2.34, right? So the value is 2.34, and I need to give density. So in density tab, I should give the density value as 1109. So the density is 1109, right? And in the general tab, you have an option like change the color of the material. So since this is a skin color, so I'm going to give a different color for the skin, right? And click OK. Right now, now you can see here, click on component, right? Now press preview and click OK. Right now you can see that this semi-spherical phantom is created. This is nothing but skin layer. Now I need to create a second layer that should be placed inside this hemisphere, right? So for that, let me explain that. So consider, let me show that. Suppose this will be, right? So this will be your hemisphere, right? This is the side view, that is your breast phantom, right? And I consider the outer layer, right? So this will be the front view, right? So this will be the outer layer, and I'm going to create a inner layer that should be, the radius should be always lesser than the outer layer. So this will be the inner layer. So this entire material is my inner layer, right? Now initially I keep from the center, I keep this distance, the radius as 30 mm. So I keep the radius as 30 initially. Now I'm going to create the second layer. So this is the second layer. So I need to give a value lesser than 30. So then this is nothing but the thickness of the skin, right? So I keep the thickness as 3 to 4 mm. Suppose I am giving 4 mm as the thickness of the skin, then obviously the radius of your inner layer, that is the fat, is 30 minus 4. 30 is the outer layer radius and 4 is the thickness. Then 30 minus 4, that is 26. So 26 will be the radius of the inner layer, right? This will be 26. Likewise, I am going to create, you can see here again, I am going to create the second layer. So click on modeling, choose sphere, then click once, then press escape. I'm giving the second layer as name as fat, and I'm going to give the radius value. So 30 minus 4, then it is 26. I'm giving the same top radius, that is 26. Then I'm going to keep the same distance 50 mm away from the antenna. Right now you can see the preview. A circle will be created inside the hemisphere, previously created hemisphere, right? Now I need to create the material for that. So this is fat. So for the new material I am giving the name as fat, and now you need to refer the parameter values. For fat, the permittivity is 4.84. So I need to give the permittivity epsilon value as 4.84. Now electric conductance. So the conductivity value is 0.262. So the value is 0.262, and you should give the density as well. So what will be the density value? So here the density value is 911. So the density value is 911, right? And you can choose a proper color for that. So this is, since it is a fat, I'm giving yellow color, and click OK. So yellow, not yellow color, so choose the second one, yellow color, right? So choose yellow color, and I'm going to click OK. You can give any color, right? So okay, it is created. So you can see here skin is created, and fat is also created, right? No, fat is not created. So here you need to choose. You can see that the created fat material is available here. Now you need to click OK. So once you click OK, it will ask an option like none to all, insert highlighted shape, trim highlighted shape, add both shape, insert both shape, cut away highlighted shape, right? Once you click OK, then you need to choose insert highlighted shape. That is from top, it is the third option, insert highlighted shape. So what happen means the entire hemisphere, from the entire hemisphere, the radius 26 mm hemisphere will be inserted inside the outer hemisphere, right? So that entire part will be carved out and the new material will be inserted, right? So this is how the second layer will be created, right? So choose the third option, insert highlighted shape, then click OK. Right now you can see that, let me rotate this. You can see that the entire part is carved and the new material is inserted. This is the second layer fat. Now I am going to create a small tumor and going to place somewhere inside this entire phantom. For that I need to create the tumor. So again the same procedure. For tumor there is no fixed shape, so you can choose a rectangular shape, a conical shape, whatever the cylindrical shape. So I'm going to, for the easy session, for easy creation, I'm going to choose a spherical shape. So choose sphere, click once and press escape, then you will get the option for the values. So I'm giving the name as tumor, and for tumor I'm going to give a smaller value since the tumor is a smaller thing. So I'm going to give a 5 mm as the center radius. So I'm giving a perfect circle. So I'm not going to give any top radius value and bottom radius value, then it will be a perfect round shape. Now I'm going to give you can give x, y or z value, depends upon in which part of this entire phantom you need to keep the tumor. So accordingly you can give the values for x, y, and for z if I am giving the previous value like 50, and you can see that if I am giving sorry, this is not mm, so 5 mm, I just give the value only 5. And now if you press on 50, you can see that from the 50 mm distance from the antenna, a 5 mm tumor will be created, right? And if you are going to give 10 as the x-axis value, you can see that there is a small right shift. If I press preview, you can see a small right shift, 10 mm shifted to the y-axis, right? If it is 0 0, then your x and y will be 0, then it will be the perfect center, right? So like this, and you can insert this tumor little bit inside. So then you need to reduce this value as 50 mm. So I'm giving to 40 mm for the z value. So you can see that now the tumor is not seen. This is because the tumor is now inserted inside the hemisphere, right? So now before giving click OK, you need to create a tumor material. So for tumor you need to give the tumor as name as tumor, just tumor for understanding purpose. Now you need to know the parameter value. So permittivity is 54.9. So epsilon, that is permittivity 54.9. and the second one electric conductance, and electric conductance is 4. So I need to give the electric conductance value as 4. And you should know the third one, that is density. So what will be the density? The density is 1058. So the density I give 1058. I'm going to choose a different color for the tumor for easily identification. I'm giving red color, right? And click OK, right? So click OK. Now you can press, you can see tumor material is available now here, then click OK. So tumor, again it will ask the same option, none, none to all, highlight, insert highlighted shape. Like this, multiple options should be available, and you are going to insert this tumor. So you need to choose the third option, that is insert highlighted shape, right? Then click OK. Now this tumor is inserted, but now the process is over. Now you are not able to see the tumor. This is because the tumor is inside the phantom. So you can see here tumor material is here, right? If you click that, you can see that tumor will be there. So let me show you by rotating this, right? So let me show this. See, tumor is there, right? So you can, this is the tumor, and this yellow color is your fat, and this is the outer layer, right? This is how likewise you can see tumor is there, skin layer is the outer layer, then fat is the inside layer, right? Tumor is the placed inside that, right? So I hope you got a rough idea about how to create a phantom inside CST. So you can create multiple shapes. The basic operation is like this only. You need to create multiple layer, and each layer will be inserted inside the previous layer. Likewise you need to create, right? And you can refer multiple research purpose, so you will get more properties, and accordingly you can create a perfect material. Because since the library is not available inside CST, then obviously you need to create a new material. So referring multiple research paper will help you to find out more number of properties then that can be given to this each and every layer what you are creating. and I hope everyone understand and keep supporting me so that I can able to upload multiple videos in the future. And kindly subscribe this channel and also press the bell icon so that you will get the notification whenever I am uploading a new video. So thanks for watching. Thank you.